Welcome to simple recipes that use few ingredients but taste great. This video shows how flavor can come from a short list of ingredients: garlic butter pasta with 3 ingredients and a creamy 4-ingredient tomato soup. You'll also see 2-ingredient banana pancakes, 1-pan honey garlic chicken with 5 ingredients, a classic 3-ingredient French omelette, and crispy roasted potatoes from pantry staples. We wrap up with no-bake cookies, fresh salsa, cheese-wrapped pickles, Korean strawberry milk, and the secret behind simple recipe success. 1. Garlic butter pasta with only 3 ingredients. Less than p greater than. Sometimes the best dishes are the simplest ones, and nothing proves this better than a steaming bowl of garlic butter pasta. This recipe needs just pasta, garlic, and butter, that's it. In fact, cooking experts have identified pantry-friendly as a major trend for 2024, which aligns with the growing number of home cooks whose top consideration when choosing a recipe is whether they have the ingredients on hand. The key is to cook the garlic slowly in butter until it's golden and fragrant, then toss with freshly cooked pasta and a splash of pasta water. Less than p greater than. What makes this dish extraordinary is its simplicity. There's nowhere to hide, so each ingredient must shine. The starchy pasta water creates a silky sauce when mixed with the butter, while the garlic provides just enough flavor without being overwhelming. Spaghetti plus butter plus parmesan plus black pepper. You can elevate this basic version by adding a handful of grated Parmesan cheese for richness. Many home cooks report this becomes their go-to weeknight dinner because it takes less than 15 minutes from start to finish. Less than p greater than. 2. Creamy tomato soup using just 4 ingredients. Less than p greater than. For dinners made from just a few inexpensive ingredients, use a combination of flavorful shortcuts and pantry staples, like pasta, rice, canned or frozen vegetables and tomato sauce, plus a few fresh items or meats for skillet pastas, sheet pan chicken and baked casseroles. This tomato soup recipe transforms basic canned tomatoes into something spectacular with the addition of heavy cream, butter, and a pinch of sugar. The magic happens when you blend everything until smooth and creamy. Less than p greater than. The secret ingredient is that tiny bit of sugar, which balances the acidity in the tomatoes and creates a restaurant-quality flavor. There were also plenty of creamy soups. Professional chefs have been using this technique for decades, and now you can bring that same sophistication to your home kitchen. The soup pairs perfectly with grilled cheese sandwiches or crusty bread, making it ideal for cold evenings when you want comfort food without the fuss. Less than p greater than. 3. 2-ingredient banana pancakes that actually work. Less than p greater than. You might think making pancakes requires a long list of ingredients, but these banana pancakes prove otherwise. All you need are ripe bananas and eggs, no flour, no milk, no baking powder required. These are a million times better than regular pancakes. I couldn't stop making them. The bananas provide natural sweetness and help bind everything together, while the eggs create structure and fluffiness. Less than p greater than. The trick is using very ripe bananas that mash easily and have developed their full sweetness. Simply mash 2 bananas, whisk in 2 eggs, and cook like regular pancakes in a hot, buttered pan. These pancakes became especially popular during the pandemic when people were looking for simple, healthy alternatives to traditional breakfast foods. They're naturally gluten-free and packed with potassium and protein, making them perfect for active mornings. Less than p greater than. What's surprising is how much these taste like real pancakes despite having no flour whatsoever. The texture is slightly different, a bit more dense and custardy, but the flavor is unmistakably pancake-like. Less than p greater than. 4. 1-pan honey garlic chicken with 5 simple ingredients. Less than p greater than. Honey garlic chicken is an easy, 20-minute, 5-ingredient stir-fry. The sticky honey sauce coats every morsel of chicken without extra breading. Serve this over a bed of white rice and some veggies for an easy dinner everyone will love. This recipe combines chicken thighs, honey, soy sauce, garlic, and a touch of olive oil to create a glossy, caramelized coating that's absolutely irresistible. Less than P greater than less than P greater than. The beauty of this dish lies in how the honey caramelizes during cooking, creating those lovely golden brown edges that everyone fights over. Home cooks love this recipe because it's virtually foolproof. Even if you slightly overcook the chicken, the sauce keeps everything moist and flavorful. The combination of sweet honey and savory soy sauce hits all the right notes, while the garlic adds depth without being overpowering. Less than P greater than less than P greater than. I'd say that this was the year for sheet pan chicken, meatballs, and so many pot roast recipes. Oh, and this salmon rice bowl continues to be a favorite. You can serve this over rice, noodles, or even with roasted vegetables for a complete meal. The sauce is so good that people often double the recipe just to have extra for drizzling over everything on their plate. Less than P greater than. 5. Classic French omelette with 3 basic ingredients. Less than P greater than. The French omelette might seem intimidating, but it's actually one of the simplest and most elegant dishes you can master with just eggs, butter, and salt. Dalgona coffee, also known as whipped coffee, became an overnight sensation because it takes only 3 simple ingredients to make, and it's creamy and delicious. Unlike American-style omelets, the French version is creamy and barely set, with a pale golden exterior and a custardy interior. Less than P greater than less than P greater than. The technique is everything here. You'll need to whisk the eggs constantly while they cook over medium-low heat, creating tiny, silky curds. The butter does double duty, both cooking the eggs and adding richness to the final dish. Professional chefs consider this one of the ultimate tests of cooking skill because there's absolutely nowhere to hide any mistakes. Less than P greater than less than P greater than. What makes this dish so satisfying is its pure simplicity and the way it transforms basic ingredients into something luxurious. French cooking students spend months perfecting their omelette technique, but home cooks can achieve great results with just a bit of patience and practice. The key is keeping the heat gentle and never stopping the constant stirring motion. Less than P greater than. 6. Crispy roasted potatoes with 4 pantry staples. Less than P greater than. These golden, crispy potatoes require only potatoes, olive oil, salt, and pepper. Yet they taste like they came from a high-end restaurant. This simple, crispy roasted potato side dish is perfect with your favorite protein when you need a satisfying meal. The secret is parboiling the potatoes first, then roughing up their surfaces before roasting at high heat. Less than P greater than less than P greater than. The science behind this recipe is fascinating. Parboiling creates a fluffy interior, while roughing up the surface gives you maximum crispy edges. The olive oil helps everything caramelize beautifully, and the simple seasoning of salt and pepper allows the potato flavor to shine through completely. These became especially popular on social media because they photograph beautifully and always get rave reviews from dinner guests. Less than P greater than less than P greater than. Home cooks often report that this side dish gets more compliments than their main course. The contrast between the crispy exterior and fluffy interior is absolutely perfect, and they pair well with everything from roasted chicken to grilled steak. Once you master this technique, you'll never want to make potatoes any other way. Less than P greater than. 7. No-bake chocolate peanut butter cookies. Less than P greater than. What could be better than an indulgent dessert made from ingredients you have sitting in your pantry? These cookies take just minutes of work. Most of the time is spent waiting for them to harden into the rich, nutty, chocolatey delights that they are. This recipe uses just peanut butter, powdered sugar, cocoa powder, and a splash of vanilla to create cookies that taste like they took hours to make. Less than P greater than less than P greater than. The beauty of no-bake cookies is that they come together in minutes and require no special equipment, not even an oven. You simply mix everything together, roll into balls, and let them set in the refrigerator. Top purchase drivers include easy recipes, recipe variety, and ingredient accessibility. These cookies became a lifesaver during hot summer months when nobody wants to turn on their oven. Less than P greater than less than P greater than. What's remarkable is how rich and decadent these taste despite being so simple to make. The combination of peanut butter and cocoa creates that classic chocolate peanut butter flavor that everyone loves, while the powdered sugar adds sweetness and helps bind everything together. Kids especially love helping make these because they can roll the cookie balls and see immediate results. Less than P greater than. 8. Fresh salsa with only 5 ingredients less than P greater than this vibrant salsa proves that fresh ingredients don't need complicated preparation to taste amazing. Using just tomatoes, onion, cilantro, lime juice, and salt, you can create a salsa that's infinitely better than anything from a jar. The key is using the ripest tomatoes you can find and chopping everything to uniform sizes for the best texture. Less than P greater than simple ingredients like cucumbers and tinned fish are being reimagined. Traditional dishes like Korean fruit punch are finding new audiences. The lime juice not only adds brightness but also helps preserve the salsa and prevents the tomatoes from getting mushy too quickly. Many home cooks find that this salsa actually tastes better the next day after all the flavors have had time to meld together. Less than P greater than what makes this recipe so appealing is its versatility. You can adjust the heat level with jalapenos, add sweetness with a touch of honey, or make it heartier with diced avocado. The fresh flavor is incomparable to store-bought versions, and it takes less than 10 minutes to prepare. This salsa works perfectly with tortilla chips, grilled meats, or even as a topping for scrambled eggs. Less than P greater than 9. Cheese-wrapped pickles from social media. Less than P greater than cheese-wrapped pickles are the perfect late-night snack for pickle lovers. Plus, they only take a few minutes to make. Heat up a slice of cheese in a frying pan until it gets melty, place a dill pickle spear in the center, and wrap the cheese around the pickle. This viral TikTok recipe became an internet sensation because it's so unexpectedly delicious and requires just 2 ingredients. Less than P greater than plus. This was so beyond easy, took no time at all, and had barely any cleanup. A 5/5 recipe for me. Whoever invented this is truly a visionary. The contrast between the creamy, melted cheese and the crunchy, tangy pickle creates a perfect flavor combination that hits all the right notes. The cheese gets crispy on the outside while staying gooey on the inside, creating multiple textures in every bite. Less than P greater than what started as a quirky social media trend has become a legitimate snack that people serve at parties and game nights. The recipe works best with sharp cheddar or American cheese, and kosher dill pickles provide the ideal crunch and acidity. It's proof that sometimes the most random combinations turn out to be absolutely brilliant. Less than P greater than 10. Korean strawberry milk with 3 ingredients. Less than P greater than strawberry boost. Toss in the rest of the cubed strawberries. It's worth making these small enough to go through a straw for a taste explosion, and cook for just 1 more minute. You're aiming for a syrupy consistency, not thick like jam. This trending drink combines fresh strawberries, sugar, and milk to create a beautifully pink beverage that tastes like liquid ice cream. Less than P greater than the technique involves mashing fresh strawberries with sugar to create a natural syrup, then mixing it with cold milk for a refreshing drink that's become incredibly popular on social media. Tonghu Lu is a Chinese street food that has gained popularity this year on social media. The small pieces of strawberry in the drink provide little bursts of flavor and a fun texture that makes every sip interesting. Less than P greater than you could try a fancy swirl effect like what we did. Twirl the syrup around the inside of the glass for a snazzy pattern and then top with milk. It's quirky, the small pieces of strawberry really help. Job done. Enjoy your strawberry milk magic. What makes this drink special is how the natural strawberry flavor comes through without any artificial additives. It's refreshing, photogenic, and perfect for anyone who wants a sweet treat that's not too heavy. The drink has become particularly popular among younger generations who appreciate both its taste and Instagram-worthy appearance. Less than P greater than 11. The secret behind simple recipe success. Less than P greater than I believe you can make great food with everyday ingredients even if you're short on time and cost conscious. You just need to cook clever and get creative. The reason these simple recipes work so well is that they focus on high-quality ingredients and proper technique rather than complexity. When you have fewer ingredients, each one must contribute something essential to the final dish. Less than P greater than many home cooks say they want to try more new recipes in 2024. Professional chefs understand this principle. Some of the world's most famous dishes use just a handful of ingredients prepared with care and attention to detail. Still, just like the cheesy melts and crunchy salads in these easy lunch ideas, these recipes prove that fewer ingredients can still make for a satisfying meal. We chose these dishes for the creative ways they stretch minimal ingredients into wholesome and delicious meals. Less than greater than the beauty of cooking with few ingredients is that it forces you to understand each component and how they work together. You learn to appreciate the sweetness of a perfectly ripe tomato, the richness of good butter, or the way salt enhances every other flavor in a dish. These recipes prove that great cooking isn't about having an endless pantry, it's about understanding how to make the most of what you have. Did you expect such simple combinations could create such impressive results? Less than, greater than.